Hello everybody, this is Mr. Galaxy and welcome to the first video for a very long time. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm playing on normal settings like the defaults. 12 render distance, I think that is. 12 chunks, that is, in the player radius. And I'm playing with a gig of RAM, stuff like that, so I have a new computer. Yeah, that happened. So yeah, it's the Alienware 17 and I have 16 gigs of RAM, and that's the whole point. It started becoming ridiculous with my Pro, Surface Pro. It just doesn't have enough RAM. 4 gigs of RAM, it just doesn't, it's not enough. It just really is not enough, considering Windows takes up a gig. And believe me, I've tried shutting down programs that I don't need, uninstalling things. It just does not work. So I still will use that if I need to use, from a second opinion, like a side shot or something. Maybe, not sure. But the point is, this video is about my new computer. I have an Alienware 17, 16 gigs of RAM. It's going to be all in the description, but basically with this new computer I can start recording again with no problems. So I'm going to do some Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, yes, I'm a Battlefield person. I may, to be honest, as I'm saying this, I'm not even thinking about doing it anymore. May get into COD, but to be honest, that's not going to happen. Because on PC I've heard that it's crap, to put it bluntly. And I'm not really a console player. I don't have a console player. Yeah, I'm more of a PC gamer, as you can obviously tell. So yes, I have an Alienware 17. It has 16 gigs of RAM, so more than adequate for my needs. Is adequate the right word? If it's not, in the description. Or in the comments, more likely. So yes, yeah. So I have a SSD, so flawless. I did actually record this video 3 times already, so it was not daytime, morning when I started this. It was middle of the day probably. So yes, moving on. Did I actually show you my frame rate? I haven't, no. There you go. I have 98, 99. I did actually have 100, and before I started recording normal settings, I had 480. When I turn everything literally down to minimum, everything off, like practically one frame, like just one chunk loaded, I get 800 frames, and I know that's insane, but why would you play with that? It's just sounds ridiculous. To be honest, I did it as a test to see how many frames I could get, and if you look up the sky, I got 1,200, which I thought was funny, but that's because you're not rendering anything practically. But so yes, I'm gonna sign off probably right in a second. Yeah, I have an Alienware 17. Loads of RAM, more than adequate. I still think that's not the right word. To put it bluntly, it's fucking awesome. To put it really bluntly, loads of RAM. To be honest, that's the problem with my Surface. I'm still going to use it for coursework, stuff like that. Maybe the odd game here and there, but like Surface proper games, like Asphalt 8 or something like that. Yeah, so yeah, this I'm gonna play some more games like Left 4 Dead, Crysis, the original, not the wasted versions. Although I do like them, I am part of the people that think they ruined it. Sorry. But they kind of did. But I'd much rather have the story continuing and it be shit than not have it at all. So yeah, I'm kind of rambling now. Just thinking of the other games I got installed. I got Titanfall, the season edition. So I bought it and then bought the I forget what the pack is. Oh yeah, it was on sale, so I think it was about a couple of months ago. So yeah, I bought that, and I've got that to install. Well, it's actually downloading, halfway downloaded right now. So yes, yeah. So I'm gonna stop rambling now and sign off. So this basically means I'm going to start recording new YouTube videos, and this also will mean they will just not stop abruptly. They will continue, because that is my goal. I want to continue the series rather than just friggin' stop. Usually they stop because it takes half an hour to set up the computer, because I have to tweak the settings every single time. That becomes annoying, to be honest, and well, as you can probably tell, or just think up yourself, this Alienware is just amazing. I literally, all I had to do is start Minecraft. Obviously the first time I've used it, I had to set up a few things, but plug in my headset, turn on Minecraft, turn on Fraps, hit that record button, say hello everybody. So that's basically what my day is like. Well, not my day, what am I on about? How it is to record right this second. Whereas before it was like tweak, 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 tweak. Hello everybody! Oh no, this doesn't work. Oh, hello everybody. Tweak, 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 hello. Yeah, you get the point. So yeah, I'm going to sign off now. Videos are going to return, and to be honest, one of them might be uploaded by the time this ends. That Counter-Strike video I did, I think by this time it'd be a couple of weeks, maybe even a month, 2, probably. To be honest, I can't remember when I uploaded it. That was done on my Surface Pro, and I managed to get an insane amount of frames, but that took ages to set up. And yeah, it looked quite good. So I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to have like a soaring amount of frames probably by then. Yeah, so I got about 80 in that. And that's on an internal processor. So yeah, so you can see that I got an actual graphics card now. So that's going to be amazing. And my screen's 120 Hz and 3D. So freaking awesome. Yeah, so this is Mr. Galaxy signing off on the first video back and the first video on my new computer. I have actually had it for a little while. I got it on the 17th. 16th. I got it on 16th, and it's the 21st today. So I've had it a little while, playing a lot of Battlefield 4, and just getting to know my new computer. Mainly installing software as well, to be honest. So yeah, without further ado, this is Mr. Galaxy signing off on the first video back on my new computer. Take it easy.